What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back at it again. The big 𝐂𝐃𝐄 is in the building. I know I've been slacking on my story uploads, and I really wanted to make it a point to upload one of these at least per week, but I just have had so much stuff going on, like just so much IRL stuff, that I can never really find the time to like make these videos, because when I come in here at nighttime, I'm just streaming, and I don't want to skip the stream to just make a video like this, but today I found the time. So, you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to upload one every single week like I would like to, because I try my best, but, you know, stuff happens, and like, I'm going to try my best to get one out a week, but I can't guarantee it. But yeah, we're going to try, chat. That's all I can say. Anyway, before we get into the video, chat, we got the stream room looking crazy right now, bro. We got the Freddy Krueger light up. We got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre plush sitting right there on the table. We just got a red couch in this thing. I've been having this couch in my house, but Tally didn't want it in there anymore, and so instead of selling it, I decided I would put it in here. Red couch with the red guitar with the red walls. Come on, chat. Who's really doing it like this in their stream room? Come on, chat. We got this thing looking crazy. I cannot hold you. But anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, we got a crazy story incoming. I can't hold you. This is gonna be a crazy story. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video. And I stream on YouTube mostly, so you can always find me streaming here almost every night. But I also stream on Twitch a little bit. Used to Kick, but I kind of fell off of that. But yeah, I'm trying to try new things. So sometimes my streams might be on Twitch, sometimes they might be on here. Subscribe to watch them here, and also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/𝐂𝐃𝐄beast. Without further introduction, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, chat, so today's story starts out with me living in the first house that I ever lived in. So at this time, I lived in a little back house of like, okay, the front was kind of like a duplex, right? Like the front was like a bunch of houses all stuck together like in one thing, but it's hard to explain. The bottom was a 3-bedroom, top 1 bedroom, and there's another 1 bedroom on the bottom. Well, mine was in the back of this property, like with a little 1-bedroom house in the alley. And so it wasn't the greatest, I'll tell you that, just for a little bit of context. But yeah, me and Tylee actually lived there, and at this time I'm about 18 or 17. I definitely moved there when I was 17, but I can't remember if in this particular story that if I was 17 or 18, right? Well, this day, Rico, my brother, a lot of you guys from the chat, y'all know Rico, but if you're new to the channel and you don't know who Rico is, that's my brother. Also, if you don't know who Tylee is and you're new here, that's my wife. So at the time, girlfriend. But anyway, it's me, my girlfriend at the time, Tylee, and Rico are all at my house. I invited Rico to come stay the night with me because I think we were just like gaming out that night. Like I was like, bro, come stay at my house, and then we're gonna just like absolutely game out. And I have a memory of, I feel like we were playing UFC. And so Rico's at the house, we're just kicking it, and we're just playing UFC. Well, let me not forget this detail as well. A little guy named Silas was there. A lot of you guys know Silas, some of you might not, but it was a guy that we used to babysit. And he was there also, and at this time he's only about like, I want to say like 3 or 4 maybe. I want to say 3 or 4. So it's me, Tylee, Rico, and Silas, and we're all there. Me and Rico are absolutely gaming out on UFC. We're actually doing like a not online gaming, which sounds kind of weird, I know, but yeah, we were playing like split screen UFC, where we're on the same TV, and we're sitting in my living room, just kicking it, having a good time. And anyway, at this time, I'm on probation, actually. I'm on probation for that's a story for a different day. I'm definitely going to put that one on here, but yeah, that's a story for a different day. It's not one that I've already posted prior either, so yeah, y'all will have to kind of wait on that one. Anyway, I'm on probation at the time, and me and Rico are kicking it. Well, I took up the nasty, disgusting, utterly just some nasty shit, smoking Black and Milds. Now, I know what you're thinking. At this time, I was very much a degenerate. Don't ever smoke a Black and Mild in your life. That is just some nasty work. I cannot hold you. But I'm a nasty ass Black and Mild smoker, and so I want to smoke, but I'm in there gaming out of my mind with Rico, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna crack my door. Like, I was just gonna crack the door to the living room, essentially. Say this is the living room the room we're in, and I just have the door cracked, and I'm standing like this and gaming while I'm smoking out the door. And so I'm smoking, and then I finish smoking the Black and Mild, and I put it out or toss it, whatever. And I go and I sit back down on the couch, but I leave the door open because I wanted it to kind of air out a little bit. Like, obviously, even though I was smoking out the door, it's still going to make it smell a little bit like Black and Milds inside the crib. You feel me? So I leave the door open, and me and Rico just go back to doing our thing, just sitting there with the door open. Now, keep in mind, as I stated before, I live in an alley at this time. And let's just say it's not in the best part of town. Let's just say that. It is a pretty messed up side of town, I cannot hold you. And it's about like, it's nighttime for sure. It's like definitely after 8 o'clock, definitely before midnight. After 8 o'clock, but before midnight. I can't remember the specific time exactly. But we just go back to doing our thing, and next thing we know, I'm not joking, gang. Like, I'm not joking. Some random tweaker walks up to my door, and it's a girl. And just to put this in perspective, she essentially looks like, I don't know, The Grudge, The Ring, Momo, if you know what that is. Like, she looks like that. Like, black rings around her eyes, like black hair. She essentially kind of looks like a demon. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I wish that there was some way I could show you guys what this person looks like, because I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what the flip? Like, it actually was scary. So she walks up, and she just walks up to the door, doesn't say hi or anything, and she says, "Hello, can I use your phone?" And I'm like, what? And like, I'm just, at this time, I'm a kid, bro. I'm like 17 or 18. So like, I'm actually scared. I'm like, yeah, hold on. And I get up, and Tylee and Silas are in the other room. Me and Rico are in the living room. And she's like, "Yeah, can I use your phone?" And I'm like, hold on 1 second. And I walk away, and Rico's just sitting on the couch like this. And I walk away and like, my living room was touching my bedroom door where Tylee and Silas were at, and I was like, Tylee, come in here now. Like, and thinking back on it, I would have never done this. I would have just told her, get the fuck out of here, and just slammed the door in her face. Maybe I would have even put a pistol in her mouth and told her to start slurping that shit. I don't know. But anyway, I tell this lady, or I go and get Tylee, and I'm like, Tylee, come here, please. There's someone at the door. And she needs to use your phone. I didn't want to give the tweaker my phone. And Tally's like, can you stop lying, Blake? Like, stop. Because, like, you know, I'm a practical joker, bro. Like, you know, I be doing some shit, you feel me? So she thinks I'm joking. And I'm like, no, Tally, I'm not joking. Like, I'm serious. Please come here. And she's like, what the fuck is your problem? And she walks in and she sees Momo, a.k.a. The Grudge, a.k.a. The Exorcist. I'm like... Or I mean The Ring, not The Exorcist. And she walks up there, she's like, what the fuck? And she's like, ma'am, what do you need? And she's like, can I use your phone? And we're like... And so Tally's like, yeah, sure. And Tally hands her phone, and we're just sitting there like, and we don't want to leave her alone with the phone because she's probably going to burn off with that shit. So Tally gives her the phone and she says, I'll be right back, Blake. And she walks away and goes back into our room. Now at this time I have no clue what she's doing in there. But I just sit there and I'm not sitting. The lady's sitting on my steps and I'm standing over her, behind her. And she's sitting there on the phone and she calls a number. And I don't think anyone answered her call because she just keeps sitting there repeating the same phrase. Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? I shit you not. This seems like the craziest story ever. Like, and it seems so fabricated, I know, because she seems unreal. But she's just sitting there saying, can you help me? My skin is literally crawling right now from thinking of this. Like, I'm not joking. It was one of the scariest things ever. She's sitting there, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? And I'm like I'm sure my jaw is touching the floor. I'm just sitting there like this. And she just keeps repeating that for, I want to say, maybe a minute. And I ask her, like, lady, are you good? Like, is there a problem? Like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. And she just sends a text to the number after that. Like, the reason I know the text, because once I got the phone back, I checked it. And she sent a text to the number, can you help me? I'm like, what? But anyway, I jumped a little bit too far. So after she's saying, can you help me? And I ask her if she's good. She's like, yeah, I'm fine. She hands me back the phone. And then she goes, are there any children in the home? I swear to God, it sounds unbelievable. Like, I know this sounds crazy. Like, I know it literally seems like this can't be true. But I promise to God, she literally said, are there any children in the home? And I was like, no, there's not. Even though Silas was in there. And she saw Rico. And at this time, he's definitely only like 12 or 13. So she asked me, are there any children in the home? And I'm like, what the fuck? No, lady, there's not. Like, do you need anything else? Like, please. Like I don't know what's going on, but you need to go. And I don't think I even said that. I was so scared. I was just like, yeah, there's not any children here. And so she stands up and she's just facing me and she asks me, do you have any weed? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, after she already was asking, can you help me, and asked for any children, she asked me if I have any weed. And I'm like, no. And at this time I definitely didn't, because I was on probation, so I for sure didn't have any weed. But I was like, no, I don't have any. She's like, do you have a cigarette? Maybe she smelled the Black and Mild smell, probably. I don't know, but she knew I probably had a cigarette at least, because she smelled that shit. And I just gave her a Black and Mild, and she was like, do you have a lighter? And I let her light it with my lighter, and then after that, she just said, thank you. And then she just burned off. And literally, I never saw the lady again, bro. But it was actually one of the scariest things of my life. Like, it seemed like a real life horror movie. Like, I can't lie. Like, a lady looking like The Grudge or The Ring, coming up to your door, asking for your phone, asking repeatedly, "Can you help me?" And then she asked if there's any children in the house. I'm like, what, bro? Like, this was actually one of the scariest things ever. And so, after she burns off, Tally comes in there and she's like, "What the fuck was that, Blake? Why did you not kick her ass out?" And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I just froze up. Like, dude, I was so scared. I was a kid, bro. I didn't know what to do. Like, in hindsight, I'm like, dude, I should have told her tweaker ass to, like, just get the fuck out of here, like, now. But that wasn't really going through my head. Like, I was scared, bro. And Tally was like, yeah, whenever I went to the room, I went in there and grabbed a knife. She said she was just holding a pocket knife behind her back the whole time when the lady was using her phone. Just standing there with a knife like this. And I'm like, wow, dude, like, that was freaking unbelievable. So, I can't lie, chat. That was my most horror movie-like experience that I've ever had in my life. And after that, me and Rico just go back to gaming, playing UFC, not giving a shit. But thinking back on it in hindsight, dude, I don't know if we should have even stayed there after that, bro. Because, like, obviously it's just a lady, and, like, you know, I'm like a 17-year-old male. Like, you know, I could easily overpower her. But the thing is that she was trying to call someone, and then, like, so we don't know who she could have been trying to call. And who knows if she actually needed help. She might have been just trying to, like, call someone and tell them to go there. And then asking if there's any children in the home. Like, bro, that sounds like a damn, like, human trafficking thing or something. Like, I know it sounds weird, but that kind of stuff really does happen. So, after that lady did all that sketchy shit, like, we low-key should have left after that. But luckily, nothing ever came out of it, and I never saw the lady again. That's what's also kind of eerie about it. Like, usually, like, the streetwalkers and tweakers there, they're like regulars, bro. Like, you'll see them usually. But her, I never saw that lady again, bro. So, yeah, I don't really have an explanation for this one, chat. I can't hold you. Like, I have literally zero explanation for this. But just know that your boy was very scared and I was very froze up. I cannot hold you. But those type of things, you know, you learn from them. So, yeah, anytime a tweaker comes up to my door, I'm not even answering any questions. I'm kicking their ass out. Oh, but yeah, like, even if something did like that happen, I'll know, like, you know, that's not right. Like, we need to probably get the fuck out of here. So anyway, chat, yeah, that's the story for today. I hope it entertained you guys because, you know, it was pretty entertaining for me to actually retell that experience because I was actually getting scared myself just telling that shit. I can't hold you. Like, my skin was crawling the whole time I was saying, "Can you help me?" Like, because that was really happening. Like, I'm like, what the, like, nah. So, yeah, chat, maybe I should have called the police. I don't know. But it's all behind us now. It's a crazy memory. I cannot hold you, but yeah. Appreciate y'all watching the video. I'm gonna send this video to Rico and tell him to drop anything that he remembers from that experience that I might have forgot to put in there. I don't think I really forgot anything, but I kind of just want his perspective on it too. So I'm gonna tell him to put his comment in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Streaming on here and Twitch. Tap in, gang.